Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia, and we're back with another video. In case anybody was wondering what the sweatshirt means, if the moisture is right, we can go all night. It's all about the moisture content that is in your crop when you're trying to harvest it. But what this video is about is we're actually going to go grab some potatoes that we have growing out there, and then how I take the potatoes that I have sitting around that get the eyes on them, how I grab them and then regrow them. And potatoes you can grow all year round. So I'm back in the sun house, and the reason why I'm back in the sun house is I'm taking my onion that's been growing inside my house with no water or nothing on it, and it's just been growing as is, and I think it's time to just stick this little bad boy in here. And since I've been doing some other stuff and I came back into here, I got some new announcements that I want to show you guys that I just saw now pop it up, which when I go back inside, I got to update it in the Bible. So before we drop this little guy inside, let's show you guys what's growing on in here. So, as I came back in here, I have my white onion. If you carefully look along here, you could see little white onions starting to pop up. A little bit. We're going to a little rough the soil up, and you can see them right there. Look at them. Look at the little guys coming up. Okay. We go over here to the red onion, and look. If you guys can see them, look at the little red onion. They're popping up. One there, one there. Very, very cool, right? Very cool. And then we have our white onion. I haven't seen anything yet with the white onion, but look, here's one right there, popping up. And we got a lot of soil on top, and there's another one in here. Let's see what else we got. And a little seed right down there. So they're coming up. They're coming up. They're taking a while, but they're coming up. So we're just gonna drop our little guy over here. And I'm not gonna bury him deep at all. I'm just gonna stick him down into the soil like such. And that is that. Now, if anybody is new to agriculture and there's a terminology that may be floating around that people are a little worried about, they're not sure how to say it, or they're a little curious on what it is called rape. No, not rape that is known in society, but rape in the agricultural world. It is a winter cover crop. And what it is it's very drought tolerant. It scavenges for nitrogen, and basically it's actually in the mustard family along with broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. It's harvested for its seeds, which then you make rapeseed oil. To get canola oil, you actually use rapeseed oil to actually get to canola oil. And what's really interesting is that rape is actually used in a lot of things that you don't realize that it's used in. It's used in cooking oil, it's used in lighting, it's used in soaps, it's used in fuel, and it's used in synthetic products. So it's a crop that is literally put into a lot of things, such as like synthetic rubber, and such as the fuel that goes into your vehicle, and it's used in cooking. It's a very safe crop that you can grow, and it's a great winter cover crop. I'm currently not growing rape. One of the best things about growing rape is that it keeps weeds away. Currently I haven't had issues with weeds to actually grow rape, but I just want to give everybody a nice little fun fact for today is what rape is in the agricultural, and yes, it's spelled the same way, R-A-P-E. I know it's a terminology that's scary for people to say these days because it does mean something that is directed towards men and women that are against their will, but in the agricultural world it actually has a positive meaning. Why they chose the word rape, I'm not really sure, but that's what it's been known for as years. Maybe because it's a crop that controls and takes over things and stops things from happening, and somebody just decided to throw that into the terminology against, you know, people's will. Don't really know why it's put out there way, but I just want to give everybody a fun fact in case you guys were wondering when you hear the terminology rape in the agricultural world. It's a crop that a lot of farmers do grow, and it's what they use it for. And then, you know, not only just does it control the weeds and it's a nice cover crop, but it's also used in a lot of products that we use today. So let's get out outside of the sun house and get out into the orchard, and let's go see what we got growing on inside of our potato bags. And no, the rain has not stopped. It has just only intensified. By the coloration of my clothes, I look like I'm ready for Christmas, you know? Alright, so let's mosey on outside. Anyway, so we have 2 bags that we use for potatoes. And those bags have had potatoes in them for majority. The frickin' leaves are causing a suction here. So these bags have had potatoes in them, and you can see that the crop tops have stopped. So I want to do is harvest some potatoes, and what we're going to do is we're going to dig down and we're going to find these potatoes. Now, if you don't harvest all your potatoes, it doesn't matter because they will constantly regrow while they're in the ground. So we're going to dig down and we're going to see if we can start finding some. Whoop, here we go. Look at this. Take them. Let's get some more. Somebody stuck a walnut in here, doodah. There's a little guy. Deep bass bag. I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is cold in here. So if we look at the thermometer next to me, we're sitting about 60 degrees. Here's another little tiny potato. Almost called him a tomato. Why is it every time I go to start filming, the rain decides, hey, Mike's back outside, let's start raining again? Ooh, is that cold down there? Oh, here we go. A little potato. Potato, potato, potato. So if you have your potatoes like I have inside my house, you want to leave the soil on them. You want to leave them in a root cellar as well. If you don't have a root cellar, the best place to leave, oh my God, my hand's getting cold. The best place to leave your potatoes is honestly inside the bags. So this bag is, I've already harvested more than once from it. So that bag is basically done. We're going to jump to the other bag. Woo! Man, my hand is freaking numb. It is fucking cold in that soil. Let's go to the other bag. Come back here. So this right here crop that you're seeing here, this is a sweet potato vine. Sweet potato vine. So let's see what's going on in here. And by the looks of it, the way I'm feeling it, looks like we might have got something pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm feeling some big stuff right here. Oh man, look at this. Look at these. So this was a slice of one I put in here. And look, here's a sweet potato. Oh my God, look at this. My first ever sweet potato. Yes, it's small, but hey, look at this. Oh my God, people, look at this. This is what I love showing everybody. I hate a lot of the videos out there where people show what their stuff looks like after the fact. Try to clean the lens of this camera. They always show it after their harvest. They never show themselves getting sprayed with water and leaves and just got a face with soil in it. But look at this right here, sweet potato. Oh my God. I'm not going to tell you what this thing looks like. I'm going to let you guys figure it out. But look at this boy. He's happy to see me. Come on, man. We all have to be funny somehow, right? And all this started from, was literally a sweet potato with an eye. You see that eye right there? That's all that started from. Freaking awesome. And that's been growing all year. Look at this. Here's more down here. Oh my God. Ugh. Here's another one. See? Here's how it started, right? So I took a sweet potato that had an eye on it, and I stuck it in. And it's going to regrow, and I'm just going to let it keep growing. So I'm just going to make some room in here. And we're just going to bury it down there deep. And that's it. Move the vines over. I want to bury this guy down deep again. And we're going to keep digging and looking. There's another potato. Whew. I know I got tags in here. I'm just leaving them. I don't care. What's this? Oh, here we go. Look at this. We have a red potato that's in there. Oh, I felt something. Here's another one. Another red potato. My hands are cold. Oh yeah, that's from before. It's also from before. I think that's going to be good for 2 people. Whew. All right. Let's go inside with our harvest. And I'm going to show you guys how we go from this to getting more of them. And potatoes are great because they are forever growing. And it's me fighting with the fence again. Hold on a second. Oh man. Fucking cold. Okay. What a great harvest that was. And I love showing people the way that I harvest my crops because honestly you can believe me more than a lot of the other people out there that just have this amazing platter that's all clean and stuff, and it's not how it comes out of the ground. I mean, the amount of times I've eaten my own soil that has cow manure in it, more than once. Okay. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to show you guys some other cool stuff. What a freaking awesome harvest. Let me just wash myself up. Chilly. Alright, let me lower my TV down for a bit. Stop it, more or less. Stop it. Well, I mean, I'm just completely at a loss. I'm at a loss. I don't know. In case anybody was wondering, I'm watching Jeremy Clarkson farm. What a funny guy. Alright, so this is what we got as a great harvest right now for potatoes. But how do we get potatoes to constantly keep growing? Well, you need potatoes, of course, in the ground. You can grow them in bags. You can grow them in the ground themselves. What you want to do is you want to hill them. So you have the flat level ground like such. This is the ground. It's flat. You put your potatoes, boom, 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 and then you hill the soil on top of it. So it's like this. And you can grow them like that. That's how the farmers grow them. You can grow them in the bags as well that I have. I'll put a link in the description below from where I got those bags from. Of course, I got them from Amazon, and those bags are actually a mix of soil, compost, and I had these big blocks of coconut fiber soil where you put it in water and it expands. And I had this block that was like this, by that, and it filled like 8 or 9 5-gallon pails because I kept reusing the same 3 pails. And that soil went everywhere out there, so maybe that coconut fiber soil is really good for stuff. Who knows? But it's literally everywhere. It's in the greenhouses. It's in the orchard. It's in the pit, in the back. It's in the bags. Sky's the limit, right? I know. I sound crazy. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. Alright, so I don't like moving glass around. Glass and I don't get along. I got a turkey in the oven here. It's freaking 11:30 and I'm still putzing around. But let's go grab our potatoes. Alright. So we have the potatoes currently sitting in the nursery. They're out of the sun and they're in a cool, dry spot. And so far, Spudniks over here have gotten some beautiful spuds on them. Spudsy. Now, everybody always wonders, like, hey, you know, my potatoes started sprouting. What could I do with them? Can I use them? Can I eat them? Yes, you can. But the best thing you want to do is make sure you cut the spuds out so that you can regrow more potatoes. Where is my little knife? Doo-dah. Oh, that's not it. Ah, there it is. My little claw. I like that knife. Okay. Grab one of my Chinese food containers. So you take your potato and you look at this potato and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 spuds on it, right? So you could plant this potato as is in the garden and it is going to grow as well. But if you wanted to harvest this potato and use it for food, this is how you do it. So between every spud, you want to be careful, you don't want to break them off. You want to go down very carefully and you want to cut slits like such between them. I'm going to cut the top section off. And as you can see, the flesh inside of this potato is still good. Now that I got my spuddies, so now this little section of this potato will then grow the plant that gets more potatoes, which then goes into my container, which then they will then go out to the grow bags, and then we will having another beautiful harvest of potatoes. And that's really it, guys, when it comes down to growing and regrowing your potatoes. You bring them inside, you store them in a cool place, and you can grow more. You don't always have to bring them inside. You can leave them outside and get a great harvest of potatoes. So everybody, this is it over here from Mike from Growtopia. How to grow your potatoes, how to harvest your potatoes, and what there is out there in the garden for the potatoes, and fun facts out there. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family, and I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see where we grow from here. Later.